Okay, note to self here. I worked from morning to noon. I got paid $8. Sod my boyfriend dumping me. Sod all that. I should take these people to fucking court. $8 for like 5 hours work. Jesus Christ, I may as well open my own fucking sweatshop. Oh well. So my morale goes down regardless of what happens. Wait, we're working from Monday to... So, if our morale is over 30, it's a success. Whatever, I don't understand. At noon, your regular shift is over, but you can come here again and decide to do overtime if you have enough morale and energy until evening. You can also come here anytime to perform other actions, like talking with Lawrence, who works here full-time, every day until evening, or get an ice cream for yourself. Remember, though, that doing overtime is very stressing action. If your morale is low, it's really a bad idea. I still feel weak. It'll be better if I get back home now. I don't think they would allow me to see Aaron yet anyway. Does that mean we can go there anyway? Click. No. Okay. No. It's still the tutorial, you ass! When I got home after work, I found the house empty except for my cat, Nina. Nina and I went up to my room and I turned the computer on to check my email, mostly to see if there is any news from Aaron's family or the hospital. I knew it was rather unlikely to have more correspondence from them so soon, but couldn't help but hold on to the hope that there would be something new. I sat down at my... Okay. Quick thing. Said it before, I'll say it again. I know it's night. You can't just put a dark filter over an already light screen and then pretend it's night. This happened a long time ago, though. I'm sure it won't happen in the next game. I sat around at my desk and looked around my inbox, scanning the titles and senders of the new and unread messages. I frowned when I saw that there was nothing new from Eddie or anyone else from the hospital crew. Crew? The hospital crew? What are they? Rappers? They don't go around with beanies and baggy hoodies going, "Yo, you're gonna die, but at least I got pie, son." Alright, look, I'm white, alright? I'm a middle-class white man. I was never made to be a rapper. Let's just get that out there right now. Nothing good. Too bad. I decided to do some research on amnesia. It took me a while before I found anything interesting, but after a bit of searching around, I found the following explanations about the basics of amnesia. Amnesia is a... You didn't know what amnesia is? You're that old? Sure, there might be someone here who doesn't know what amnesia is. I'll explain this anyway. Amnesia is a condition in which people are disturbed, in which memory is disturbed or lost completely. People can forget about things they did, or they will simply fail to remember the things they are currently doing in the near future. They are currently doing in the near future? It's dementia. I joke. I kept reading, but only got confused the more complicated medical terms. I was distracted from my reading when a small notification box saying I had a new email popped up. Secret admirer at net.rr.edu. Edu, I'm assuming, standing for education, so they go to the same school I do. Well, sorry, college. Sure. I clicked it a bit absent-mindedly since the address was unknown. Maybe I shouldn't open it. It could be a virus or spam. Nina hopped onto the desk and meowed rather loudly. Well, I suppose I wouldn't have to see what it is, right, Nina? I opened the email, eyeing the unknown address warily. The message was simple and written in plain black text. Should we read this in a slightly creepy voice? Hey there, Amy. I hear you're quite the poet. I'd love to read more of your work, but you don't share it with anyone, do you? I'm a big fan, and your secret admirer, as the saying goes. Keep writing, girl. That's fucking creepy, isn't it? That has got to be creepy. Jesus Christ, I scared myself a little bit. Tell them to stop, ignore the message. Ah, fuck it, we'll not ignore the message. I don't see what good that'll do by telling them to stop. I shook my head slightly and clicked back to the inbox, deciding to ignore the unusual message. I was about to check my book review blog when the computer shut down. I tried to restart it several times, but nothing happened. My computer just had to break at a time like this. For a moment, I thought it might have been a virus from that really mysterious email, but then realized that was silly. The computer wouldn't even turn on, so the failure was clearly in the hardware. Nina, still sitting on my desk, gave me a puzzled look. Great, now I won't be able to check my email or blog from home anymore. Damn it! Oh, I can't check my blog. Oh no! How am I going to check Sherlock memes and all the other stuff people do on Tumblr? Black and white blogs which are all about depression. Oh God, I can't check it. Oh well, I'll get on with it.
Oh no.
Failure. My morale goes down by 4. My computer broke. I'll have to buy a new one. Why is this happening all at what? Why can't you go to get it repaired? What? It broke, so I'm going to replace it? That's the old joke of how does an iPhone user change a light bulb? He buys a new house. This is her! Oh, Lord, you're not the brightest bulb in the box, if you'll excuse the pun, are you? I wonder if there is like an in-game option in order to repair it. Oh, I fucking hope so. I must go to sleep now. Tomorrow I have to work. Okay, so who is that guy with blue hair? Do we want to know? Hopefully something.
Who's
Not.
awesome? I'm awesome.
Nina came to sleep near my feet, and her presence made me sleep peacefully. Okay, Amy, let's sit down and have a chat here. I know you're going through hard times at the moment, and I know that it must be very stressful for you to have to put up with all of this. Many a person couldn't deal with it, and I admire it for you. However, congratulating yourself and calling yourself awesome because you're able to sleep, I'm not sure qualifies you as awesome. Someone had to tell you this sooner or later. I prefer it to be me. I'm better at telling you this kind of stuff. You're not awesome by sleeping. Let's just get that right out of the way. I need to hurry. My morning shift at the ice cream shop starts soon. We're still on the lovely of the Blue Arrow, are we? I wasn't really in the right mood to be kind to customers. Oh, dear. I was about to say it's a job we get paid for, but we don't, so fuck them. Oh, Jesus, I keep having to pause the fucking recording on the cough. I do apologise. And failure again, so we probably have to be over 30. Our morale gets hit heavily though. Jesus. I want to go to the hospital today. I want to see Aaron. I miss him. This is going to be such a bad idea. We need to get there to the dad, who they've already spoken about. And it's going to be like, no, you're not allowed to. This is for the best. I can see it coming a mile off. I went to the hospital to go visit Aaron, but as soon as I entered his room, I had the feeling the visit wasn't going to go very well. Good morning, Aaron. Hi. How are you feeling today? A little better, thanks. He smiled at me politely, but without any of the tenderness I was used to seeing. An awkward silence settled in as I sat down at the chair beside his bed. Lacking any other ideas to really get the conversation going, I decided to start with something simple. I'm amazed we're allowed to just fucking stroll into an amnesia patient. Like, lol, hi! I didn't want to pressure him with anything the medics wouldn't approve of me discussing with them. How's the hospital food around here? Is it okay? It's pretty good. Definitely better than I can cook. Ha ha ha! You don't know you're cooking for the past few years, but sure, I'm sure they haven't told you. Hee hee, I'm glad you like it, but I'm sure you're not that bad of a cook. You've never had my cooking, then? I went to say that I had, but quickly restrained. He wasn't a very good cook. Wow. But it made it more fun when he came to the ice cream parlour and when I cooked for him. Wait, what? Whatever. By the way, I was wondering. Yes? Who are you? Yeah, who are you? The question was so simple, so polite, so impersonal, but it still broke my heart. Tell him you're a friend, tell him you're his girlfriend. This is a difficult choice. This is one of the ones where you got your heart telling you something, and then you got your brain telling you something else. Heart says girlfriend, brain says friend. I don't know what I want to do. Should I save it, choose one, and then go back if it's wrong? Alright, let's do that. So, save. It's typical Renpy. I know how to get around this menu. Girlfriend. His words hurt and they cut too deeply for my facade to remain in place. Aaron, don't you recognise me at all? Nope, sorry I don't. My name is Amy. Does that ring any bells? Nope. Unable to hold the words back, I simply had to tell him the truth. Aaron, I'm your girlfriend. A look of shock came over his face when I revealed the truth to him. That's not good. Like, we're just like, oh yeah, well, I'm your girlfriend. Oh my god. What the fuck was I thinking? That's impossible. I don't remember that at all. The bluntness of his response hurt, but not as much as the initial question. He looked clearly upset by my words, and the monitor beside his bed revealed that the pulse started to increase rapidly. But it's true! No, it's not. I already have. Before he could finish, 2 medics hurried into the room, one carrying a ready needle. What? Yeah, thought so. Yeah. I did see that coming. His words hurt, and I was certain my eyes betrayed a degree of sadness, but I covered it up with a smile, hoping it didn't notice the momentary change. Oh, I'm a friend of yours. My name is Amy. Okay. I'm sorry, it's just that my memory is really hazy. Oh, now you fucking admit it! Oh, it's impossible that I had a girlfriend. But now, suddenly, oh yeah, I'm a friend. Oh yeah, sorry about that. My memory's terrible. Dick. It's okay, I understand. Don't strain yourself. He returned my smile with a nod. You're a very nice girl. Amy. Wow. Never tell a lie in visual novels. That just fucking backfired horribly, didn't it? Thank you. Now, if you excuse me, I'm getting tired. I'd better get some sleep. Sure, I'll come visit you again soon. You're on your own now. Use the map to move between the various locations and then click between the icons to perform actions. Explore all the locations and get familiar with the different activities that you can do. Will you manage to reunite with Aaron, or will you fall in love with someone else? Is up to you. So many choices. We want to get our morale up. Our morale is one thing we have to immediately get up. Our energy ups by 25 every time we go to sleep, so we shouldn't worry about that too much. So we'll go to the park and chill for a bit. The park is really so beautiful. It's a perfect place to relax away from the chaos of the big town. I can relax by taking a walk or reading a book, depending on what kind of mood I'm in, or if I'm in shape, I can do some jogging to increase my morale. The only thing which will increase your morale is jogging. It's going to be Nicole again, isn't it? We're just the fittest person around. And I don't mean attractive. I literally mean my calves must look like someone's thrown a rock at them, and it's stuck. The park is closed at this hour. I guess I should go somewhere else. Yeah, alright. Ouch. This house library, one of your favourite places? No. Let's go here. The library is my favourite place to be. Here I can borrow new books to read at home, practice my writing skills, or during the weekends I can attend creative writing courses in the evening. I can also use the library's computers to access the internet and update my personal blog where I review my books or check my email. New books arrive Monday and Friday, so I must sure have to come here on those days if I want to have the chance to get new books. Otherwise, it's just gone. It's like the cake from Dying with Thyself. Nope, it's gone. Oh well. What do we want to do? We want to get our morale up. Morale and some stats up, energy down. Read whole book, update my blog, practice writing. We want to focus on morale and getting that vaguely high.
Who's awesome? I'm awesome.
I'd forgotten that the characters in this book were so fun. Oh well, my morale is up by 3. Get in! Yes! 3 morale! 22 morale! Shit. It's late, I need to get back home now. I must go to sleep now, tomorrow I have to work. Yay! I still don't know who that blue-haired idiot is. It's probably my secret admirer. Morale is only up by 9. Jesus, is this one of these things where unless we get money, we're not going to... Talk about circular fucking reasoning there. Like, the only way I see that getting morale up at a quick pace is by spending money. But in order to get decent money, you need to have high morale. I'm sure there'll be something else. I was getting ready to leave for the ice cream shop when the phone rang. Hello? Miss Fitch. Oh, yes, I'm Amy. I'm not calling you Amarantha. You are Eddie? Holy shit, look at this! Another clothing set! No. This is a visual novel. They can't have more than 2. This is madness. Wow. She has more than 2 clothes. Oh, that is outstanding. Wow, well done, Jack, for doing that. Well done. Well done. Not everyone in this town stinks. Well done. Yes, I need to talk with you about Aaron. Is everything alright? Yes, don't worry, everything is okay. I heard you paid him a visit yesterday, and I'd like to talk to you about some things. We agreed to meet in his office in the afternoon after my shift at the ice cream shop ended. I need to hurry, my morning shift to the ice cream shop starts soon. Yes, I'm aware. Let's go there pretty quickly. Oh, what? Okay, so it does definitely need to be higher than 30. Wait, what? How does that make any sense? Well, I'm not about to question. I quickly change clothes. Right. And I get ready to go to the hospital to talk with Eddie. I wonder what he wants to talk about. Well, I've got to guess. I doubt he's going to ask you out on a fucking date, love. As soon as I enter the hospital, I meet with Eddie. He nodded at me and made a gesture to follow him into his office. I took a deep breath, vaguely registering the sound of our footsteps tapping their way through the corridor. Eddie led me to his office, and I distantly noticed his occasional glances, but was too absorbed in my own frantic thoughts to care. We stepped through the door, and he quietly closed it behind me. Please, have a seat. You'll need it. I sunk into a cushioned chair in front of the desk and watched him hopefully. Tell me how he can get better. Well, you have to understand that this condition is somewhat difficult to treat. We'll of course be encouraging his memory to return by talking to his family and friends, putting him in situations of previous memories, things like that. The therapist can tell you more about exactly what they'll be doing. There's also a possibility of prescribing him certain medicines, but we only keep that option open for extreme cases. I nodded, hanging on his every word. The key is that he regrets his memory slowly and carefully. This sort of psychology is not my speciality, but we have to be careful of any psychological stress. Amnesia is tricky to begin with. We can't risk any more complications by trying to force him to remember. This is a burger! Do you remember what it is? Smell it! Smell it! Smell it! That's what I'm thinking of now. My heart sank. So, what you're saying is he won't be remembering me anytime soon? He looked at me kindly. Probably not, but there is a way you can help. How? Tell me, I'll do anything. Well, you know him very well. It would be great help if you could think of some situations that might help him regain some memory. Situations from his past. Places he's been in, activities he likes, things like that. I nodded my head slowly, trying to reconcile myself to all the unbelievable things that had happened recently. Cry. Go away. What does going away get me? That's what I've got to ask myself here. Does leaving benefit me in any way? I feel it doesn't. Cry. But the truth was difficult to accept, and as full, awful realization sank in, my tired mind and body could bear it no longer. Tears formed unwittingly in the corner of my eyes, and they dripped down my face in rivulets. My shoulders began to shake, and I covered my face with my hands, trying desperately to muffle the sounds of lamentation. Eddie hovered awkwardly, uncomfortable, and at a near total loss as to what to do. Pulling himself together, he walked forward and knelt on the ground in front of me and rested his hands on my shoulders. He knelt on the ground in front of me and rested his hands on my shoulders? That's a bit weird. Is he not trying to comfort me? He's just trying to put me off by doing something weird. It's gotta be that. Miss Amarantha. Call me Amy. Amy, it'll be alright. It's not that bad. You're a dating option in this game. Therefore, I'm going to be trying shagging you as well. Do you really think so? I know so. It's very encouraging that he didn't lose his entire memory, only that of the last few years. And even if it doesn't come back, you can always make new memories. I nodded at his words and smiled, wiping away tears. Yeah, see, going away gave us nothing. By showing that we're an emotional, crying girl, he likes us more. Thank you, Eddie. Now excuse me, Miss Amy, but I have to go. Can I go to the hospital again, or do I... No, I need to get morale up. I mean, morale is ridiculously low. It's sunset, so I can't go jogging, I know that much. Luxurious restaurant, I don't want to go there. Can I go to here? Oh, sure. Two! Well, that's something we won't be doing again. It's late and I need to get back home now. I must go to sleep now, tomorrow I have work. Jesus. And our morale's only gone up by 5. Ouch! Alright, so someone's got to know something about how to get morale higher up. Yeah, morale quicker. Well, someone's going to tell me, and someone's probably already told me, so thank you to whoever you are. The next morning, I decided to follow Eddie's suggestions. I grabbed a book from the library, the first book of the Pendragon series by D.H. McHale. Aaron loved it. I'm going to bring this with me at the hospital next time. I need to hurry. My morning shift at the ice cream shop starts soon. Yes. It's going to tell me that every time now, isn't it? I just started my shift when I heard a familiar voice. Amy? I looked up from the change and the cash register that I was counting to meet his gaze. Yes? I'm going to talk to you about what happened. Yes? Lawrence looked away, unable to continue looking at me in the eye. He's rather shy, and he often resorted to text messages since he was more comfortable with it. Oh god, this guy is actually wet, isn't he? He's really wet.